What does a 90th minute winner do for the confidence in the dressing room going into a big game like this one?
Yeah, I think obviously the psychological effect of the game was big. Obviously to get the win, we've been on a great run, so to continue that, to get 3 points at home, and it's always important with that home form. So it's good to get the winner, and obviously it takes us nicely into the weekend.
Were you aware of what the score was up the road at the Dodgery?
We didn't know for definite, but you could hear the noises in the stadium, so I think it kind of started to filter through after half time. So obviously we just look after our own stuff. We go and try and win the game. Second half we had a couple of opportunities to go 2-0 and we never quite got there. But once they score, then kind of panic station set in a wee bit, and thankfully we go and get the winner. And as I said, another big win to add on top of what we've been doing has been great.
And you say there's a positive psychological impact from getting that win and getting a small lead in the title race. Do you hope that maybe your opponents on Sunday will maybe be feeling down because of what's happened last night?
I don't think so, to be honest. Obviously the league is completely separate to cup finals and one-off games. So I think sort of form and everything else goes out the window, and just it happens on the day. The team that plays the best wins the game normally. So I think it's just important for us. Obviously good confidence. We've won a lot of games in a row. I think that's 11 in a row for us now. So it's just important that we take that confidence into the game. We prepare properly over the next couple of days, and as I said, it's the most important thing is you have to turn up on the day and earn the right to win the game, and that's what we want to do.
Who's got the greater pressure on them going into this? Celtic, who've been so dominant domestically, or Rangers, who haven't won a major trophy for a long time?
I think you could argue either argument really, to be honest, but for us, we just want to look after ourselves. It's a cup final, so both teams will be desperate to win. That's the name of the game in the cup finals. You want to win them. So I don't think there's more pressure on any team. I think it's as we're looking at within the building what we're trying to do, and what we're trying to achieve. So again, for us, it's another game. It's another big game, and that's what we've been used to over the last few years. So we're going to prepare the same way as what we always do.
Do you feel the expectation rising with every game, or with every game does it get easier to handle the occasion?
I think it just with experience. I think it becomes slightly easier. Obviously these cup finals are massive games anyway, so you prepare properly every time you play one of these games, and I think it's only natural that the more of them that you play in, the more experience you get, and the easier it is to handle and the build up, and then obviously when you step onto the pitch, then everything becomes a bit more familiar.
I suppose it's only natural that people look at the bigger picture. You're going for 10 trophies in a row. If you win on Sunday, it's the first part to potential quadruple, treble. But is it easy to block that out and just look at it as one game in itself?
Yeah, I think that's why we've been so successful over the last few years. That's the template that we work from. That every game is the most important because it's the next one. So again, it's the same message for us in here, that we know what we're trying to do, we know what we want to achieve, and obviously the reason why we've been so successful is because we've took it one game at a time. So I think for us it's easy now to block that out, and obviously we're just focused purely on Sunday.
There's some obviously injury concerns about Hodgson. How confident would you be in Lewis or Lee if Lema has to sort of lead the line at the weekend and then be able to get the job done?
Yeah, I think we've got a great squad. I think that's probably been demonstrated over the last sort of 3-4 games. Without Hodgson, he's such a big player for us. But in big games in Europe, obviously Lewis goes and steps up, scores as well. So we've got loads of strength and depth in the squad, and whoever's asked to play on Sunday, I'm sure they'll do a job for the team.
What was particular about how impressive you've been with the way he sort of slotted in? It was really a sort of unfamiliar position for him.
Yeah, exactly. But you can tell he's an intelligent footballer, and normally these guys with the brains can play anywhere on the pitch. So it was great for him, to come in, get his start, and get his goal. So you can see he's full of confidence as well, and he sort of gets the assist again last night with a wee flash one across the box. So he's been great since he came in, and again another boost for the team to show that when the boys come in, they're ready to play.
And Lee as well, obviously him, sort of, he'll be champing a bit to be involved as well. He'll want to make sure his name's in contention for starting place.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously all the big games you want to play, you're desperate to play. So again, for Lee, it was another step. Even last night, it looked a bit sharper again when he came on, and obviously helped us to get the goal as well. So obviously he'll be desperate to play, but as is everyone in the squad, they all want to play in these big games. So it's just important for us that we get as many players at it as we possibly can leading into the weekend.
Have you noticed a wee, sparkling in Lee's eye? He's obviously been out for a long while, but the lure of a big cup final place and noticing perhaps not being 100%. Have you noticed him sort of thinking this might be his opportunity this week?
I think, to be honest, since he's came back in, he's been desperate to play anyway. As you said, he's missed a lot of football, so I think for him, as many times as he can get on the pitch is going to be more beneficial for him, and obviously for the squad as well, to get a fully fit Griffiths back. Then that can only help Celtic. So as I touched on, it's a big game. Everyone's desperate to play, and obviously Lee will be no different.
From what you see, do you think he's ready to start on Sunday if need be?
Yeah, I think he's getting there. I think, again, as I said last night, he came on, he looked sharp. So if he's asked to play, then I don't think there'll be any problem.
Hamilton's been a happy stomping ground for Celtic recently. That experience must be an advantage for yourself.
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously we've done really well there recently. So again, this group is, as I said, it's been successful. So when you go back to these stadiums, you have happy memories, and in the build up to the game, you look forward to it. So I think that can help us as well. But ultimately, it's a cup final, so we have to prepare properly, go into the game obviously with confidence, but we need to respect the opponent as well. And obviously, as I said, when we turn up on the day, we have to perform and earn the right to win.
What have your thoughts been on Rangers this season? They seem like they've been closer to Celtic this season, but you look at that game at Ibrox, you really controlled that game.
Yeah, I think they've been good. They've been in good form. Again, they've picked up again for where they were last season, and they look resilient. They look good. They're full of goals as well. So it's been a good challenge for us this season, and obviously for them to get to the final, a good achievement as well, and a step on for where they were last year as well. So for us, as I said, we have to respect the opponent, and then we have to be confident in ourselves as well, that we turn up if we do the right things. Then we got to back ourselves as well.
Do you feel like this is as big a test as you'll have faced in terms of that run of 9 trophies in a row? This for the 10, is this as big as it's got in terms of the test?
I think all cup finals are tough. No matter the opponent, they always deserve to be in the final. If they get there, then it's a one-off game. It's a cup final, so I think for us that's the way we look at it. We try and take away the hype of the game, and we focus purely on the actual football side of it and everything else that goes with it. So I think for us it's going to be a tough test. Of course it is, as have all the finals been as well. You look at the one at the end of the season as well, it was a tough game. So I think, as I said, every final's tough, and we need to prepare properly.
What does it mean to you? I guess it'll be your first cup final against Rangers, right? So what, growing up as a Celtic fan and so on, something you would have dreamt of at some stage, playing at Hampden against Rangers?
Yeah, exactly. It's as a young kid, that's what you dream of. You dream of playing in cup finals, scoring in cup finals. So as you said, this is the first one that I've had against Rangers in a cup final. So again, probably adds that wee bit extra as well to it. But as I said, in the building, everyone's focused on preparing properly over the next couple of days. And as I said, when we turn up on Sunday, then we have to be fully prepared to do the job.
Does it feel like as big an occasion as you'll have encountered domestically, at least with Celtic in recent times?
I think, again, the fact that it's a final, it's a big game. For us, Rangers have been going well, so we have to respect that as well. And as I said, cup finals are always big games, and you need your big players to stand up in the big occasion.
Callum, yourself and Ryan are in the top 3 in Europe for number of games played this season. Do you relish playing so many games, and how do you feel it affects your match sharpness for going into a game like this?
No, I feel good. The more games I play, I feel like I'm getting fitter. I feel in a good place. So I think the more experience you can get on the football pitch always helps you as well. So at the minute I feel good, I feel fresh, I feel hungry as well. So I'm looking forward to the game, and as I said, I feel good within myself.